Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's talk about that Ja Morant thing, or I don't know. I keep hearing John Morant, Ja, J, the basketball player, right? Let's talk about him and recent issues with that's been going on with him. Give my opinion on it. I would love to hear your thoughts as well, and what other celebrities have been doing as well. Whatever. I just like to hear your thoughts about it. 725-999-2704. Just real quick, if you don't know what's been going on, Ja Morant, basketball player, he's like 23, for like 2 years now, right? He's been getting in trouble because of guns, right? He's not like using them or anything like that. It's just like professional basketball player in the NBA, being shown on video toting guns in, like, I think last year was like a club, and now I think in the last week it was a video of him in like a car. People say it was his property, but he was in a car with some people on like Instagram Live, and for like a split second you see that he listened to music and he had a gun to his face, right? And as of right now, as of 5/17/2023, he got suspended again because of that. It's surprisingly more polarizing than I thought on the internet. There's a lot of people. It's like more close to 50-50 than I thought. It's like there's a lot of people who like defending him. It's like, oh, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay. It's a lot of people who he have guns, and of course the other side is like, come on, you representing, why you ruining an opportunity. He got like a $200 million contract, and like he's messing it over just so he can like go hang out in the hood or whatever and like do hood rat shit. It's like like, bro, you above that. You in a whole different tax bracket, bro. It's like, come on. Usually I try to stay in the middle when it comes to like controversial stuff. I mean, I usually I'm terrible with it, but in this case, I got to lean on the whole, like, saying that he's pretty dumb for like ruining this opportunity. Like, I don't look. This is me not knowing his history. I don't know how he grew up or anything like that. I'm just kind of looking from the outside, like a lot of people who just, in a way, just like the NBA. This would be 2 episodes where I like kind of defend a corporate entity. Am I becoming that guy? Whatever. People can't really be mad at the NBA for like suspending him, or if it's just like an individual team thing, I can't blame the team for suspending him as well, because I mean they got a brand to represent. It's like he's in commercials and stuff like that, doing for shoes and stuff like that, and you out here like you I don't know. My point is, because if I don't, I'm gonna be 15 minutes in just rambling. I read statements from rappers, gang members, talking heads on the NBA, and some gang members was like, "Hey, you need to not do this, bro, because you can get killed." Talking heads was talking about, yeah, like the people who you affiliate with is how people look at you. You'll end up getting killed. It's not worth it. It's not fun. And then some rappers are like saying stuff like, it's okay to have a gun. Guns aren't illegal. Yeah, and ain't nobody saying that. Nobody's saying that it's illegal for him to have a gun. It's just how you represent it. It's how you do it. Because I don't think anybody would have said anything if he was like taking pictures at the range or something like that. It's like, no, he has guns in the club, or it's like people saying that the gun that you saw on video in the car was on his property and stuff like that. But on video on Instagram Live, no one knows that context. All right, all they know is that they listen to loud music, and you got a gun toting it away. People who were like, I don't know, who ride around robbing people, whatever. It's like, that's what they see. They don't see that, oh, this is his house and stuff like that. If that's true, which I doubt it. Which is crazy about that video. Whoever was like doing actual Instagram Live, it wasn't his. It wasn't Morant's live. It was somebody else's. And the moment they pointed the camera at him with the gun to his head, they immediately like they shot away from it. It's like they thinking about his career more than he is, it seemed like. And I'm not trying to like bash him too much because he's young. I think he's like 23, but it's like, I don't know. And I heard that he got famous like really early. I think like 19 or something like that. And I know that can be kind of hard, but some like real, I never had a childhood type stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, you can have fun in so many other ways, man. Especially with a $200 million contract, if that's right. Like you just bought a mansion. I just looked that up because one of my concerns was, is he buying the land? Like he's buying land or the properties of the hoods that he's hanging out in, and that's what I wanted to make sure before I like started like bashing them and stuff like that. I just wanted to see. It's like, okay, it's because it's one thing to like, because like a lot of rappers who make it big and then come back, right? It's like, I'm here, I'm representing the hood or whatever. But then they don't buy no houses. They don't make the property better or anything like that. They essentially just rich guy coming back to to be around peasants, right? And that's how they get killed, because not everybody is okay with that, all right? But I mean, I don't know. Anyway, my point is, it seemed like he only bought a house. You just bought like a mansion. It's like you'll think you want to like preserve that. It's like you don't just buy it and then that's it. Especially a mansion. Like my girlfriend's sister has a house, right? It's a pretty decent sized house, right? And she paying like $4,000 in tax property a year. So I can only imagine what a mansion is. So like, yeah, because once you buy it, that's not it, right? You have to still pay for it every year. So I can only imagine. I couldn't imagine because I don't have that type of money, so I don't even think like that. It's like the Jesus Christ, I can't think now. The property tax for a mansion is like, that's it. Now you gonna mess that up because you keep getting suspended. Eventually, you're not gonna. Your skill isn't gonna outweigh what you're representing. I don't know. Does that make sense? But again, I'm not trying to like bash the kid, man. Cause I mean, as of right now, he still has a job. I don't know if I don't know how they get paid when it comes to suspensions in the NBA. But as of right now, he still got money. He got time to learn. Hopefully, he has the chance to get us. Well, I guess a third chance in this case, and he like changes up his approach to it, you know, because like I said before, it's like people don't have a problem with guns. It's America. It's like you can damn near, it's fucked up to say, you can damn near bring it into a school and have less of a problem than, I don't know. I guess what I mean is like, this is really bad timing with the gun stuff. He's like, you can't be haphazardly just showing off guns and being like that and being in this type of persona in this time and age with the amount of mass shootings going on. It's like you have to be more responsible about it. That's what I mean by like that comment. Because I think I was saying something about like rappers a few episodes ago. It's like you unconsciously you represent. Or I was talking about celebrities or whatever. It's like once you become a celebrity, like it or not, you are representing. You are like a role model to people. Yeah, it's not your job. Yeah, it's not your job, but you are in this place. You are in this position now. So like people look up to you, and you got to deal with that. You got to make certain moves. If you don't care about that, then you kind of got to move out that position, unfortunately. And in his case, he's young, black, and made it. Like I think he like if I remember correctly, if I read it right, made it in 19. Made it in 19, got out, and in like what 4 years making $200 million, got a mansion, all this stuff, buying stuff. Bro, why are you going back? What I think I wrote like a bit long time ago, but it never went anywhere because it wasn't really funny. But I was like, I don't understand. It's like, what is this like glorification of like being a gangster? What about getting shot and stabbed and killed and all this stuff? What about that is like comforting, huh? Like, it's something about getting shot that they telling us. Like, you probably come. It's probably like the greatest sensation you've ever felt or something. I gotta call my cousin, see how it felt. It's like, I'm pretty sure. Like, damn, he don't get mad at me for. I'm not saying his name, so he know who I'm talking about. My cousin. I want to say, damn, when was it? I want to say maybe 10 years ago, roughly 10 years ago, right? I want to say six to 10 years ago. He said he was getting robbed outside. He looked out. He was in his apartment. He was in his own apartment, right? And he heard outside. He looks outside. Somebody's breaking into his car, and he said all he did was look out the window, right? And I think he's like, hey, what the fuck, like something like that, right? And they shot at him, and they shot his hand. And I don't remember, I don't know if he sent me pictures or whatever, but they shot his hand. He's better now. It's like but it's like, damn. It's like, I'm pretty sure if my cousin made the money that Ja made and did remember that confrontation, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna go back to that place. Like, he's not gonna go back. He's like, oh, you know what? Good memories. You know what? Like, he get like a tingling sensation in his hand and shit like that. You know what? I want to go back. Like, no, come on now. Granted, my cousin has kids, so like his lifestyle, he had to change. Yeah, I know he had to change up his lifestyle because of that. But I just looked it up. Ja got kids too, or at least one. Like, come on, man. You gotta. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do. But anyway, in conclusion to my very informative take on this whole situation, because I know he's never going to listen to this. I'm practically talking to a wall, right? He'll never hear this, but I think if all of this is just having fun, someone on his team needs to show him what he can do with his money, because you can do so much more stuff. Yeah, maybe hanging out in the hood with people just smoking, drinking, whatever. That's cool. It's a lot of people who still do that with money, but they don't like ruin their career with it as well, because it's not fun when you're broke and hanging there, right? I'm pretty sure it might be fun having the money, having the mean. Yeah, you know what? It's like having a kid. Kids are cute. I have a lot of old jokes where I bash kids. I'm like, I hate kids and stuff like that, but I don't really hate kids. I like babies. They cool, but they're great when it's someone else's kid, right? It's like when I have the ability to like go to someone else's house and hold their baby, like and then that's more fun because I'd have the ability to give it back and leave, right? I think that's how he looking at the hood. It's like you left it, right? You left it. You made your money. You come back. This is fun. All this is like being loud and smoking, drinking, being with all your niggas, stuff like that. That's fun. This is the most fun I've ever had, because I can just leave and go to my mansion, right? Where I'm not gonna invite y'all to the mansion. Hell no. But yeah, that's really it. That's all I got on the thing. I'm gonna talk about something else, but it's really disappointing to know that he's not taking his money, because that's really go back to an old point I was making, is that we enjoy. Well, not enjoy. That's the wrong word, but it's like some reason we're not holding these celebrities who can just leave like willy nilly and glorify the gangster life, but they don't like take care of the hood that they represent. I know one celebrity can't save all of them, but like in this case, it's like, is he buying any of the houses, or is he like creating some type of program? I get he's young, he's like, you're not thinking about all that stuff, but like the only way he can come back from this is I don't know. Oh, like I was coming back to like some type of rejuvenation program instead of helping my hood not get like gentrified, you know. So I'm gonna put this money into the place that I used to stay in, buy the places, fix it up and so like that, and have the people who live there not have to worry about getting kicked out some random February or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Next topic. Tell me what y'all think. I would love to hear it. 725-999-2704. It'll be in the description as well. And you can text, you can leave a voicemail as well. It can be all anonymous. Thank you, phone. Next topic. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep it a one topic day. Keep it a one topic episode. Cause not much else that I've really paid attention to. The not having that much social media is it keeps you away from the news a little bit. Like I get a lot of notifications for specifically Texas now, but that's about it. But it's mostly just people killing each other. That's not new. Just gonna give you an example because I don't delete my notifications until I have 1,000 of them. Texas, the small city in Texas was just named one of the best places to live in America. Is it illegal to leave your dog parked in a car in Texas? That's good news. Yeah, some kid died right at graduation. He got into a car accident. I keep seeing two different articles, so I don't know if two different kids, the same thing happened. Beloved East Texas senior baseball. Yeah, there we go again. Yeah, senior baseball player, former member of Thundering 13, killed in crash week before graduation. Wow, this Texas ghost town just hit the market for only 100. Ooh, I might want to look at that as if I got $100,000. Damn, it's really not. It's not proving my point. I don't know. I guess every time I look at it, it's somebody getting killed or something, or somebody whatever. But whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because look, the only thing that's happened new this weekend is I actually just enjoyed my weekend. Because I know these next few, it's gonna be busy, and I'm not gonna be able to do much else. So if it is a break, it is because of that. But I am gonna still try to at least cover one topic or during this next month. But this is moving month. Well, at least June is anyway. So looking at places, looking at all that, and going through the process. I go through this like at least once a year. I've moved once every year for like the last 5 or 6 years. It's crazy. But the difference is usually when I'm moving, it's just me. So I just have like maybe a car full of stuff, and that's about it. And it's like like I do like a month of planning, but then the move is like an hour long, and I stress myself out for fucking weeks. But this time, it's a whole apartment, and no one wants to throw away anything. So it's gonna be fun taking care of all that. On top of getting sick all the time. I've never been sick this many times in my goddamn life. It's crazy. Like so many. I had an ear infection last week. Did I talk about that? So I know I talked about it on the Blurs, but I don't know if I talked about it on here on the Whomst. If you listen to both shows, last week I had lost my hearing in my right ear. Right, just out of nowhere. Now I'm thinking because I work in a loud warehouse, so it makes sense that I lost my hearing because forklifts and dock doors closing and slamming and metal pipes falling and all that stuff. Yeah, sometimes I feel it. Sometimes I feel it in my soul. And I'm like, oh, this is too loud, but I feel like a bitch. I'm like, ooh, too loud. Put my fingers in my ear and shit. Yeah, so I was dealing with that, looking up everything. It's always, never look up any symptoms ever. It's always the worst. So I thought I was just going to lose my hearing. And then the worst thing about that was, I accepted it. I accepted that I was going to lose it. Because I just got, like I said, I was watching Walking Dead and stuff like that. And like one of the characters in the last like 3 or 4 seasons was this deaf black girl. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to end up like her and stuff like that. I can still live a life, right? So I'm just like looking up stuff and I accepted it. But the only thing I hated was when, at least in this one case, it might have been just the ear infection and the symptoms of that. But you don't exactly not hear anything. It's always like a TV static. I'm gonna try to edit in. What is this? 20 minutes in. I'm gonna remember that. I don't got to write that down. I won't forget. I'm gonna edit in some TV static, real low TV static, and I'm gonna put it in your right ear. if you got headphones, put it in your right ear, and that's what it felt like. And I'm gonna play it for like a few seconds or a minute or whatever. That's how I felt 24/7. So I'm like, one of the cures, right? One of the quote unquote cures was play TV static. No, so what I was hearing was like a roaring. My fault. And what I had to do was play static in like a headphone in that ear to distract me, right? Until like it kind of went away, because like the more it's like it was more like a mental thing. It's like the more I think about it, the worse it felt. It didn't hurt. It was just annoying. It was just like, you have like a pressure or something like somewhere in your body. It's like, this doesn't hurt, but I'm just aware of it and it's bothering me. You know what I mean? So that was just like a week of dealing with that and going back to work. I wear earplugs now. I never appreciated earplugs so much in my life, which is oddly calming too. It's like I put on the head, the earbuds. That's not music, and I just kind of like it's silent, kinda, and I just kind of get the time to think. And in the last week or so, I wrote some really good jokes. And I've thought about the book again. Which update on that? I've been working on that as well this weekend for the first time in like a month. I'm rewriting it. Oh, if it didn't fucking take long enough, but now I kind of got a good direction. I kind of figured I was going to eventually do this, especially me having to go back and edit it myself, right? I knew I was going to add a bunch of stuff and go in a whole different direction. Now I have new eyes. I'm older. And honestly, the first draft, it was just, be honest. It was kind of lame. Just like, especially chapter 2. Chapter 1 was perfect. Chapter 1, I got it out there. I'll leave in a link in the description if I can remember, if you want to read it yourself. It's out there for free. I wanted some people's feedback on it. Chapter 1 was perfect to me, and I can't change that. But once I got to chapter 2, it was just like long-winded and a lot of dialogue. It felt like it wasn't really going anywhere, and I felt like I was trying to go in a direction that wasn't just so much me trying to express myself in my way. It was just, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, honestly. It was boring. That's what the fuck I was saying. That's what I'm saying. It was just boring, and I'm rewriting it right now, and I'm actually pretty excited about the direction. It's the same way, just it's just better. It just feels better. So yeah, so that'll be another few months. Probably attack that once the move is over with, but I'm pretty happy about the direction. Other than that, yeah, on top of this whole month, guess what? Everyone's favorite fucking thing to do, applying for jobs. I had to apply for jobs in a whole different state, and that's not frustrating because you can't just go to the interview, because it's kind of hard to like the timing of it, so you don't know if you should like say we're moving in July, the beginning of July. I don't know if I should start doing applications on the 1st of June or like 2 weeks before the move. I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. Because it's kind of hard, because sometimes you'll get the interview and you only get lucky sometimes. Like when I first moved here to Texas, the one job I got, which was Pilgrims, and I did if y'all remember that, that was a chicken place that tried to make me work 12 to 13 hours a day for 6 days a week. Try to lie and make me do that. But they was like, hey, I got the interview like a month ahead of time. They was like, hey, just call when you get in town, and they gave me the job immediately, right? But not a lot of jobs do that. So my only guess, the only places that I know for sure that'll do that is maybe like Walmart. So I might end up having to work at Walmart again just to get my foot into getting paychecks. But Oh, gotta do all that. Sorry if my voice, I'm like making a lot of like fucking mouth noises and stuff like that. I got a sinus infection. I don't know. It's just. Anyway, I'm gonna end because my mouth getting dry. So, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Still want to hear what y'all got to say about the Ja Morant thing, or defending or whatever. Ain't no wrong answers. I just love to hear from y'all. 725-999-2704. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna drink some water.